Ugandan Joint Christian Council Ecumenical Public Way of the Cross have also held prayers at Old Kampala Secondary School Playground. Now the prayers of course are held every Good Friday of the year. We do have Joyce Nakato that is giving us the latest from that direction. Good afternoon to you, Joyce.
Of the cross here at Old Kampala on this Good Friday, 29th March 2024. I welcome you all to this ground. The journey of the way of the cross that we have walked in a way represents what took place over 2,000 years ago when Christ accepted to die for us in a shameful way on the cross, a kind of death that was reserved at that time only for hardcore criminals. Our journey of the way of the cross has been a moment of deep spiritual reflection. We have not just been walking the stations of the cross, we have been praying the way of the cross and reflecting on the mystery of Christ's suffering, death, and resurrection. Like Christ, we have literally felt tired. And maybe some of us have wished that we could stop maybe at station 10 or 8. Yet, like Christ, we have persisted, and on account of this, God our Father is going to reward us the best way He sees for each one of us. So, as we gather here to crown it all, I invite you, brothers and sisters, to join me to make a few reflections on what we have just participated in and see how it can help us to enter well in the 2 remaining days of the Paschal mystery. Let us be guided, first of all, by the theme that was chosen for today, and it comes from the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 10, verse 27. I quote, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your being, with all your strength and with all your mind, and your neighbor your neighbor as yourself." End of quote. In accepting to suffer for us on the cross, Christ has in the best way shown that this greatest commandment means. And in the act of accepting to carry out an almost impossible mission of returning humanity to its original state before the fall of Adam, Christ has absolutely and intimately loved his Father to the point of laying down his life to fulfill the mission that his Father had entrusted to him. Having loved his Father to the end, Jesus loved humanity equally. Jesus loved humanity equally by becoming the sacrificial lamb so that humanity could regain its lost glory. This is what love at its best means. Christ has therefore set an example of loving God the Father with all our hearts, with all our beings, with our strength, and with all our minds. He has challenged us that as he loved us by dying on the cross for us, we should also reciprocate by loving our neighbors as we love ourselves. Christ's death on the cross is an act of self-oblation, an act of self-love, selfless love.